All right, there we go. All right, dog. I'm back. My bad. I had to settle the damn stream, fix my damn sound. God damn. Let's try to come back making those splashes and shit, man.
Louder than almost any in the National Football League. This is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium.
Team sorry as hell right now, too.
Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. We give it to Pacheco to start the drive. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. That was Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Rice motioning left. From the 35 on 2nd down. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it.
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. Kansas City sends out its punt team. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Starts his return from the 23. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Hard to do better than that. A 66-yard punt. And it'll be Giants football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He locates Daniel Bellinger. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. A give left side to Jones. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Has it at the 7. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Giants get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Adoree Jackson makes the play. And the Giants get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
That's complete to Darius Slayton. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's 2nd and 14. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
He's on the move. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard gain, and things looking a whole lot better now. 3rd and 3 upcoming.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
He finds Johnson. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
And this is caught. Touchdown, New York! The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants double their lead to 14. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Hauled in by Gray. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
And the Giants going nickel, third down coming. Again, Mahomes to throw. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He's in trouble, and the Chiefs bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half, but hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB. I'll tell you this, you don't want to make arrogant throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat
I had him on standby. I talked to him the other day.
Players win. A lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
The Commanders ain't there yet. I give them until the night.
He ain't gonna
Third
play
down,
football.
here's
I'm about to go to a
Jones.
basketball game.
And the defense gets there to force a small
He
loss.
wanted to play. That's why I was
If
telling
only
you,
this
like, you
defense
want to
could
go.
look like that on
You got
every
somebody
play,
to
Kate.
keep
They
out
were
there
aimed,
before that shit be like over 10.
I'm already working on it right now. I'm already talking to a nigga right now. I hear them see what
Fourth
they say.
down, and on comes the punt
Yeah,
team,
no,
and the
because
kicks
That's
away.
my dog. He be on the game. He really
fields it
wanted to
cleanly.
play like consistent, like he had been
It's a nice
past.
running on that return. He
You know
gets it
what
up
I'm
past the 35.
You know what? He know how to play in leagues. He
He
just ain't doing it.
manages
That's what you
13
say.
on this punt return.
I
And the Chiefs
personally,
will
I feel
get
like
set
if
to
he
go
wanted
on
to be
offense.
good, because he be on the game on 2K and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like he just ain't on the game at all. Like,
First down,
Right.
ball at the
I be
36.
having to remind, yo, you up? You got, because I told him we got a game this week. He ain't even in the chat. He ain't paying attention to that shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, I ain't gonna fit though.
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's still looking for the play that
just
sparks
hate
the
because
ground
somebody
game
else
as
might
that
wanted
one
to
stop
come
for a
out, and I was
loss.
trying to down.
I know
it
from the
is what it
position of
is,
the
bro.
quarterback,
I mean, I know we do it a
sometimes
little
you
bit,
hand
but
that
we
ball,
haven't
you
seen.
put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the
He
teeth
be
of
on
the
the, he
buzzsaw.
plays his game.
You can
He playing
feel it from the
like I
jump,
said,
and that call from the
at this
defense,
point, dog,
well, it came at the
he
perfect
got
time.
like I said, the Seahawks cat, he ain't even said shit since
Second and 13. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco.
And that's the
I
thing
know
about
that
it, though. That's one
completion
number that was
doesn't
begging to
move
get
the
in.
chains. I love it nonetheless.
That's
I
what
Make sure
can't
that defense is
get
aware
nothing
of
out
I hit him in the
every
inbox.
eligible
And see
player
what he
going
gonna
out.
say in the
This
inbox.
time it was out of the
And he was
backfield
begging
with
to
the
get in.
run. It shows
That
he's
motherfucker
adept
was hitting
at catching it
motherfuckers
as
left and
well.
right to play, left and right. The dude that just brought in took a step back so he can get in.
Exactly, dog.
Like, that cat with the 49ers, like I said, you find another user, like he like to play his sound. Like, I know him personally, but it sounds like his worst skills are coming because he's working on Pacific time.
Five
So,
men in the secondary for the G-men
cats
now
like that,
ahead of
dog, to
third
me, dog, they know
down.
I can play over the weekend or I might play today. It's like, bro, you need to down.
To
But
the
again,
air,
he's a young
Mahomes.
cat. You know what I'm saying?
Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40.
You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, I can play
To
at
the
6
2-minute
o'clock.
warning from Arrowhead. And it's the
What it
Chiefs.
is, like I said, you
With
got to
it,
down find some
first and
cats
10.
in. And heading down. Go about it there, bro.
Shit, dog. We'll be good. Shit.
I already said everybody forced.
Throwing
Like I
from
said,
the gun here.
after you play.
On the move.
Hey, hold on,
Right.
damn. Hey, you need to make sure,
Get
bro.
it to Rasheed Rice. Complete.
After the game,
Yeah.
you
And
need
they
to make sure you
follow,
go back
bring
in
him
your
down,
shit
but that
and
is
make
a
sure
big
you
gain
ain't
and
got
a new set of downs.
because my point is,
It's
I
a gain
said
of
before,
27
niggas,
yards to
you
move
gonna
the
holler at you.
chains.
I may love
Oh, I
watching
went
a
back.
great throw.
I went back and
I
looked at
love watching a
what
well
I
done
got.
run.
You had the
Make
force
that
set,
guy
you know
think
what
you're
I'm saying?
trying to
But
stack
I
him
changed
only
it
to drop your hips,
you know
cut
what I'm
right
saying?
inside. Some good work.
I know, that's what I'm
Help
saying.
reset those
I didn't know
chains.
you changed it back. I didn't want you to play that nigga, and then, you know what I'm saying, that shit.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Oh, no, I didn't change it. I didn't change it back, so I'm glad you said so.
Back to the air, Mahomes.
I think, like I said, my
He's
shit
got him.
said,
That's Pacheco.
Pacheco.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
My shit said,
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll
I
get
think
these
the
little
only game left
flashbacks,
is
but a
red
little
and
play
damn
like that
Falcons.
just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the
think
veteran
Falcons
QBs
gonna
say, hey,
try to
Brock,
damn
whatever
drag
you
that
do,
shit
just
on.
find
He gonna pop
completions.
in it.
You will
I
never
know
go
Red probably
broke
got a they
taking a
supposed to play
profit.
at 5,
Go get a
16,
completion.
16.
They're at a premium in this league.
Yeah. Nah, tomorrow.
Another throw for Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. There
Yeah, I gotta go to the store tonight and go shoot some
That
stuff.
pushes
So,
him
yeah.
back. 3rd down
Don't do
coming
your
up.
thing, bro. I just
Okay,
called
you give him much of the credit
Okay,
for this
bro.
early lead. Heck, give every player in that defense now their 4th sack of this game credit, because that ambush on the quarterback, a big reason why they're in control of this game.
And the Giants going nickel. 3rd down coming. Back to throw Mahomes. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Up and good from Blankenship. And that'll get him back to 11.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Here's a reverse. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They send a tight end in motion. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Here's 2nd and 5. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Back to throw. That's caught for the first. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Staying on the ground with Jones. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. And that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
He's dropping back to throw. That's caught beyond the marker. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Here's Mahomes. Finds his man. It's Worthy. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Throwing again, Mahomes. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And now it's 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second and 10 now. Oh, brother, it's another interception. picked off by Andrew Phillips. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Running right, this is Jones. It's on the turf, ball's out, he lost it. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And they... before he gets much on the return. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. This one intended for the running back. And it's going to be second down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Hauled in by Rice. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Third and 2, Mahomes to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs shrinking the lead some in the third. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs make it an 11-point ball game. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They're out and set, first and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This bouncing football, but it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner, because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Handoff on second and short. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on second down.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
He's got Bellinger. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
Whether they meant to go to him or it was an adjustment on the fly, that's not the read that was going to beat this defense for a first down. That look, well, this crew defensively was prepared for it and knew how to keep it short of the marker.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Back to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
He finds Neighbors right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 26 on 2nd down. This is complete to Neighbors. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Third down, 1 yard to go. A handoff to Tracy. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Here's Tracy once more. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. They'll come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So 2nd down coming up. They'll throw it. Got a man. Robinson has it. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force.
And that's a New York touchdown. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants push their lead to 18. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh no, they get him yet again. Jason Pinnock picks it. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
They send a man in motion. They'll try and punch it in. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. They'll look to throw. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up in contact.
Neighbors with a catch. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. So the Giants now going to call on their field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. On target to Worthy. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Hauled in by Gray. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's Mahomes now. He's one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jason Pinnock picks it. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game.
I was right there. Because he tried to throw the slot fade, but I had that shit. They can tell giving up, but I can't quit. They tell me keep on, I'm getting rich. Nate deeper in the game, trying to cut quits. Oh, man, that's cool. Can't wait, get it. Come on, Landon. Legit. I just reached another goal. You ran. Child niggas still fill the shoebox with that dog. Yeah. Still a hop on it, roll in. Never been a hater, never beat you at the top. Since then, my heart, nigga, so I can't stop. Still got bros on case the ref flop.
Some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. He had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants grow their lead yet again. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Mahomes trying to get after the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, Ollie, you got to flush.
And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Man, these guys are sideline mavens. They always seem to know exactly where that boundary is without looking. He's not quite at that level yet. Lost track of where he was, and he brought it in out of bounds.
Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They'll go. It's Mahomes. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A give to Tracy up the middle. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Giants nearing their 1st win of the season. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. This one's caught. He has the New York touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants continue piling onto this lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. Finds his man Rice. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Trying to set this up quick. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Completes this one to Rice. Gets some space around midfield. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. First down throw, Mahomes. That's caught in stride by Rice. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Gotta hurry this to the line. Throwing again, Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Pacheco hauls it in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. Another throw for Mahomes. Hauled in by Rice. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's 2nd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. 5 men in the secondary for the G-men now ahead of 3rd down. Here's Mahomes. Rice pulls it in along the sideline. And he's going to reach the 6 before he goes out. All right, 1 more snap to play here. 1 final shot here. And there's our last image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Giants are stopped on the return on the final play of this game. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And they face the daunting task of taking on the defending champs at home. But wasn't too much of a challenge for them as they leave here with a win. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from Kansas City.
dry camping. Bro, you gotta really get a start.